'cause these stairs are all heading to you. I don't wait for tomorrow's sunshine when I feel it today. And when it's cold in the dead of winter, remember that snow melts away. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. We don't need plans or a fancy agenda. Well, let's just see where it goes. We got no care for the way people stare at the dust and the dirt on our clothes. Hey, my friend, we'll never say remember when. If we keep on making memories where we stand, where we stand. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. And go put on that old wedding dress now. Probably still fits like a glove. And tell the band to play one more slow song, 'cause you still have all my love. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. Let's get happy before we get old. No more whiskey, I'll have a Coke. Catching bass on an old fishing boat. One more story from Grandpa Joe. Let's get happy before we get old.
Somebody walks by. How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai,
And I'm James Money.
the two-headed co-host. How you, bro?
Two-headed? What are you talking about?
You know what? I don't know. It just jumped into my mind. And we'd like to welcome all the Hamajang gang. We've been saying hi to them, kind of putting their avatars up on the screen like this. Let me go to this shot here so we don't have our... hey, come on. Hey, cannot or what? Uh-oh.
Our names wants to stay.
Yeah, there we go. The names want to stay. Hi, puppy. There we go. Kinako, your famous Kinako is so cute. Yes.
This is the new line of Oahu dog apparel. So
You can play golf and walk your dog at the same time.
yeah. And they can fetch when the ball go in the water.
Yeah, there we go.
Where the ball went? Where the ball went?
Nice shirt, Kinako. There we go.
Kinako's the star, and she is wearing me. This is the Met Gala.
That's right. Hey, everybody, we'd like to mention that, we should be doing this in the beginning of every podcast, but today we'll be editorializing about Mom Day tech. Let me start over. Mom Day tech gifts.
Yeah.
Man, that's hard to say. We got a video about sharks, one about cool surfboard art, someone who took a wrong turn and ended up in the water. Mahalo, Siri. And more pickleball courts in Hawaii scheduled because you can't have enough of those. I guess that's taken off. Right. And a not-so-golden week. That's right. I know, it's not as good as they thought it would be, but Deborah Casey Jones, aloha Andy and James, good evening from Kentucky. Thomas the Turtle in the Holly. And there's Kavika David Rochin, our retired truck driver. Mondo Kani Pineapple Jam Maui, right there, showing face. C Honda, thank you, C, for sending me all the recommendations. She's been doing this thing where she goes through, so it's cool because that I can save a little time, and she's got great taste too. Can't use all of them, but you know, I use the 6 that kind of make the cut. I bet Kinako would enjoy some Hawaii volcanic water. Oh no, please don't drown the dog. Oh, look at this. Oh man. Oh, look at Michael Seo.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I thought he was camouflaged there for a second. How's it, Indian James? Ooh, we got him, man, you bugger, right there. And there's Devin, one of our moderationists. I know. I think I saw Nani there too. There she is. Kinako sighting. Yes. Nani Aloha, a moderationist and a associate producer. And Devin is here, and C Honda, I think I saw her too. She also is a moderationist. And what that means is when they post links, they're hot.
Hot links.
Click on eyes on them. That's right. Ooh, hey, Papi Cheney. By the way, Papi Cheney, I have that video of how much Ensign has grown. Maybe we'll try to get that on. I keep forgetting to do it because, you know, it's not a music video, but for those of us who know Ensign, you know, they grow so fast. Yeah. I'll try to get that on. How's it, Steven? Aloha no, Waianae brother, Mad Statter. Aloha no. Oop, I never click on nice her, good enough. See, Honda sends me good stuff too. Gonna use one of the bits for my show tomorrow. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Those of you wondering why Kinako is here, there's been some rumblings in the atmosphere. It sounds like thunderstorms. So she was shaking a bunch. So she decided to hide underneath the tarp that I wear.
It sure wasn't your stomach.
Well,
You're not hungry.
She's shaking, but the stomach is absorbing it, so it looks like she's staying still.
Oh, there we go. Ralphie C. Grable III, how's it? Watching from Pennsylvania.
Hey.
Mahalo, Ralphie. Thank you for being here. Mahalo, and spread the word. And if can, subscribe if you're watching. I know you're on the Facebook side. But for the YouTube people, that would be nice. Or Twitch even, And by the way, Ralphie, if this is your first time here, let us know what your old stomping grounds used to be, and maybe we have a custom-made Hawaii video that will make you small kind homesick.
Yeah. I used to live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so love Pennsylvania.
I don't have any Pittsburgh videos. I'm sorry, James.
It's okay. I feel at home here in Hawaii.
Okay, great. Devin, aloha. Hope all is well. Oh, Ralphie, I'm in PA too. Oh, we're carpool.
Hey.
That's how.
Let's can watch together.
Yeah. Doing okay, Dev. Oh, John is saying he's okay. Everybody's cool. Okay, let's play this first one. And this is, you know, Mom's Day is coming up fast, right? We have merch, but I don't think it'll make it in time to get to Mom and all that. But here's some ideas that you can just run out and buy. And again, it's techie stuff if Mom's into that. Here we go.
Day is less than 2 weeks away, and if you haven't started thinking about a gift, you might not want to wait much longer.
Clock is ticking. Now, Jamie Tucker rounded up a few tech gift ideas that he says will totally surprise her.
Totally.
Moms never show disappointment at Mother's Day gifts, even the bad ones. Oh, I love it, she says, and then you find it unwrapped in a closet a year from now. But these tech gadget gift ideas, well, she'll put to good use. If Mom likes fixing up the house, she'll love one of these Nix sensors. It's for painting or touching up the walls.
What?
The Nix sensor accurately reads colors regardless of any light hitting the wall. Place the sensor on the wall, and Nix shows the exact color you need to match.
How's
Cooking
that?
has never been easier than using a sous vide gadget.
So on the color matching thing, oh, thanks, James. Here's the paint you have to go pick up and paint my wall with. And this thing, I don't know what, it looks like this does the cooking, this thing that's in the water. What do you think?
The Innova Sous Vide Precision Cooker is the best kitchen gadget I've ever purchased. Sous vide cooks to a precise temperature in an hour or so. Even thick cuts of steaks are cooked thoroughly while she gets out of the kitchen to do something more fun. Then just throw it in a pan or a grill to sear it. If Mom hits the gym, a set of Bluetooth earbuds will be
Did you see that? You need a blowtorch and you need that thing.
I don't think that's for mom. I think that's for dad.
Music to her ears. Apple AirPods are an easy choice, but I recommend the Bose Quiet Comfort noise canceling earbuds. The sound is better than just about any set of earbuds I've ever tried.
Wow.
And maybe more importantly, the battery lasts weeks before needing to recharge.
Weeks?
Wow.
My favorite gym gadget is the Tap Lock fingerprint lock. No need for a key or combination. She just touches the lock and it opens. And for her protection, the Birdie is a small gadget that fits on a key ring. When she's out and ever feels unsafe, she just pulls the tab. A loud alarm scares away any threats and flashes a bright light to call for help.
Even the moms and grandmas who say they don't like tech gadgets and they probably can't use them will find that these gadgets are easy to set up and easy to use. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
L-A-N-I.
What the tech?
What the tech?
I mean, was that all for mom? Because
That's all for mom.
it could be for dad too. I mean, I like even the lock.
The lock was cool. I don't
Yeah.
know. That didn't seem like very mom, right?
That's what I mean. So like, I think it's just stuff that he gets for his wife, but he goes, oh, I can use it too, honey.
Honey, I'll get one idea.
Yeah, that bowl's
My,
look nice.
you know, my dad always did that. He bought my mom cars, right? Oh, a big Lincoln that's hard to park. Yeah, thank you. So my mom, she goes, "This is for you, honey. Do you know why you act, act appreciative?" So she goes, "Okay." So while he was work, she took it to a painter and had him paint it this really pinky red. And, oh man, he was a little upset. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to do something for Ralphie here. I have some Mililani stuff. Okay, I'll just go with this one here. We haven't done this.
Ralphie's young, 04 grad.
Yeah, 04 grad. Well, then Mililani still kind of looks like this. Okay, this is for you, Ralphie. Check this out.
Say hi, Andy.
Hi, Annie.
Say, I'm going to go see the Daily Pigeon Live with Andy Bumatai.
Papi.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh man, they grow up fast.
The Sharks.
That was Ensign. He's still good-looking kid, man. Amazing, man. You got to get him in some central casting. He's made for commercials. Yeah. Oh my God, look at Ensign. Yeah, hasn't he gotten big? But again, yesterday we celebrated the beginning of our 4th year of the Daily Pigeon. So you look at Ensign, and then wow. Time flies, amazing, yeah. Whoo, I love his hair too. Yeah, he got that cool hair. I know. Didn't Mililani used to be pineapple fields? Everything used to be pineapple
Yeah,
fields.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, but you're right. It was a lot of pineapples, especially Eva Beach. But again,
And
everything.
or sugarcane.
Sugar cane or pineapple fields. You're right. He is a cute boy, Papi Cheney. There we go. Ensign, cute overload. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're going to do a little video about sharks. And I love the way Joe Moore starts out this piece. Check this out.
We all know they're out there, but sharks have been making their presence known closer to shore.
How's
In
that?
the past few weeks, there have been several sightings and close encounters. Nikki Schenfeld follows up.
We all know they're out there. Boom,
See, he's like broadcast quality, but he's like broadcast quality's dad.
Dad. Oh, I like that.
From Honolulu to Kona to Kihei, shark sightings statewide all in the past week. Even shark tour companies that typically see Galapagos sharks are reporting more tigers stopping by.
Recently seen 3 different individual tiger sharks in the last week. So
I don't know if I agree with that, taking that cage and putting people in it and teaching these sharks, okay, this is bait. If you could get them, you can eat them,
definitely
Come close to people.
Yeah.
seems to be higher numbers now, higher amounts of curiosity.
He says it's the first tiger interaction they've had since December. According to DLNR's website, there have been 4 shark incidents this year, with most incidents in the past few decades reported in October and November, with December and April right behind.
4 incidences. Of course, the fish are going, no, I had way more than that.
Still know so little about the.
Look at this. I love his crown.
I was gonna say, there's a rapper, Notorious B.I.G. He has a picture like that.
Notorious SRK.
Biology of tiger sharks, but it does seem that October, November is when mating occurs.
Although it might seem like there are more sightings, experts say there's no way of knowing if it's due to more people filming sharks getting closer to shore, or if there's simply more sharks in the water.
Look at John, I so agree with that. Sharks in the water. Wow, who'd have guessed it? I know.
Not the ocean.
Yeah, oh my God, I was just going to say, nice crown.
One of the things we do know anecdotally from past experience is that when shark incidents occur, we tend to have more reports of sharks.
If you do encounter a shark
Sounds
in the
right.
water, experts say get out calmly if you can, and always have a partner.
Get out calmly if you can. James, a shark.
Oh, look, it looks 50 feet tall and hungry.
Let's calmly leave the water.
I'll just backstroke.
Most of these injuries are not completely, the person isn't completely consumed. It's one bite.
Yeah.
Now, if that one bite is in the wrong place, you can go into shock or you can bleed to death. If you
This guy here lost a foot, one bite. That was his board.
I was gonna say, where is the right place to be bit?
On your friend.
got people around you to help, that makes a huge difference.
Experts say it's unlikely warm water temperatures are having an impact since temperatures are still at cooler winter levels. But they say sharks swim at water depths that are comfortable for their body temperature. Vicky
sounds right.
Schenfeld, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Wow, how's that?
The shark said, "Oh, it's uncomfortable over here. I'll keep swimming."
Well, lizards are like that, right? They can't regulate their body temperature, so they have to.
The cold-blooded animals?
Yeah, something like that. I think so. Okay, we're going to do. This is for Mark Gonzalez. He was going. What? You got anything from the windward side? I think last time, Mark, we played the Waimanalo one for you, but this is Kaneohe.
These bodies can take quite a beating. They make love and heal broken bones, and keep you just fine until something inside the size of a speck starts to grow. A friend was a month from his wedding when he was sat down for the news. Then his wife, the nurse, took him over to church and said a prayer to the Savior they knew. And oh, sometimes I wonder if there's a reason life gets so hard. Well, maybe you find what holds you together when things try to tear you apart. The wedding was a hell of a party. We all drank and danced all night, and watched and smiled when he spun her around, and he held her body so tight. The next day his wife took a razor, shaved off every hair on his head, looked at his face and said, "I love you just the same," as they wandered swiftly back to bed. Sometimes I wonder if there's a reason life gets so hard. Well, maybe you find what holds you together when things try to tear you apart. And there were pillow talks when they couldn't sleep, and there were tear tracks swept from their cheeks, fighting for no reason at all, with a helping hand to pick up every fall, till they were sat down in the waiting room after 6 long months had gone by, and they got the news that the cancer reduced and he was gonna be alright. As he started remission, and she kissed him on his head, he said he loved her and he was finally cured of any doubts he ever had. Well, oh, sometimes I wonder if there's a reason life gets so hard. Well, maybe you find what holds you together when things try to tear you apart. Said maybe you find what holds you together when things try to tear you apart.
Turn.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Oh.
Now I smell like kinako.
Yeah, well, that's okay. And top spot.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
you're warm. Oh man. So here's my
Shark story.
Yeah, shark story. So I was surfing with Russ Francis, right? You know, from the 49ers. He was
The
here in
tight end.
Hawaii while he was playing, right? We're out at Magic Island. So we're out there surfing. We got kind of long boards. Mine's shorter than his. But everybody else, shark, shark. And we see this fin, gotta be 8, 10 foot shark coming cruising in, right? Everybody scrambling for the wall, right? Trying to climb up. And then he goes, hey, Andy, let's go mess with it. Oh, what? He goes, come on, let's go. And he starts paddling toward it. Exactly. And I'm like a pilot fish following him around. Oh, no, because I don't want to go by myself, right? Because, you know, and he walks over there. He gets close to it. And he like slaps the water. Come on, let's see what you got.
Wow.
Pack like that. And then you see the shark bag, right? And he goes, hey, right on. We got the spot to ourselves. We surfed for like 20 minutes before anybody else had the courage to come out. And waves were pretty good, too. Yeah.
He did your technique where you act crazy, then the aggressor run away.
Yeah, maybe that's where I learned it.
Wow.
Kinako says, shark! I know. Oh, she's still shaking again. Oh, I think Kinako likes being on camera. I think so, too. I don't, Kevin. Let's see. And you can block. See, now I have Kevin in my lap instead of Kinako.
Oh, that's a different podcast.
That's a whole different podcast right there.
Different kind of quality.
Oh, man. And yeah. Wow. I'd be scared. Yeah, I was. I'm not pretending like, well, yeah, come on, we'll go mess with that shark. But when it split, he told me, he goes, you know, sharks, they're basically cowards, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, you give them any resistance and they leave.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know
when
that.
you run and they think they got you, or if you're smaller. And, you know, with his board and him, he was not smaller than this shark.
That's probably why he was brave like that.
Well, I was smaller. I know. Oh, Dan Harakaki says, I enjoyed this group. One of my great memories was to take the bus to Tripler. Oh, and Masunaga Hospital, the good old Pink Palace on the hill. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So let's see what else we got. This one here is very cool. This one, this guy, I guess he moved to Hawaii, right? And then he saw all these old surfboards and decided, well, how can I repurpose these surfboards? He's an artist. Check out what he did.
Carving up waves, an Oahu artist carves their boards into masterpieces.
Ruben Ira Jr. specializes in bringing new life to old boards, and as Jim Mendoza shows us, his work is spectacular.
Ruben Ira Jr. is a one-of-a-kind artist. Others may sketch, paint,
how's
or
that?
sculpt, but his transformation of a blank canvas, which in his case is an old surfboard, is on another level.
I saw potential in something that was discarded. I wanted to take something that was repurposed and try to see what can be done with it.
Ira has turned hundreds of old boards that would have wound up in the landfill into fine art pieces that are displayed in galleries around the islands and sold to art collectors around the world. Using his handmade tools, he brings his visions to life.
Whoa.
And the finished products are stunning.
Look at that.
And I think that's where I stand out, is that I've been able to elevate the art form and create it into a way that hasn't been done before.
Ira was born in Cuba. His family fled to the U.S. mainland, where he worked in various industries, but he always did his art as a hobby.
And that's the board he paddled over on.
Wow.
Only 90 miles, so, you know, yeah.
So that's what he saw when he made it over?
Right, he said, hey.
When he moved to Hawaii, he was captivated by its beauty and its surf culture.
So many artists that I know, including myself, are inspired not only by the visuals, but by the feeling that you have.
His carvings can sell for thousands of dollars because most of his art is on surfboards.
Wow.
The World Surf League selected him to create trophies for some of its content.
The people that are in those contests come from all over the world. So when they take the trophy, my trophy goes with them.
And he's never at a loss for new material.
It's amazing.
People who know what he does provide him with old or broken surfboards.
Well, I'll come home and there'll be a bunch of boards sitting in my yard because they'll just drop them off.
Ira made a video course that teaches his methods step by step. It's sold on his website at rubenirajr.com.
This is the newest Hawaiian art form, absolutely available for anybody to use take a board and just run with it.
Anywhere they're surfing, there are broken
She's the
boards.
salesman.
And anywhere there's
The
broken
wife.
boards,
Yeah.
there's the potential for art to be created.
Look at
I would
this.
say
I
she's
love this
just
one.
scratched the surface of his creativity.
Look at that, and it's 3D. You know,
Yeah.
the triple, and that's the trophy
Look
that
at
they
his work.
gave.
It's inspiring to think that his best is yet to come.
Wow. You can have the other half of your board.
Yeah, because
I'm
when
Jim Mendoza for Hawaii News Now.
before you started, I was thinking painting. I didn't know he carved it.
Carves.
It's amazing.
I know. Mad Statter says, Darlene S., yeah, it's a factor in multiple cat homes too. If you have a bully cat and a shy cat, then the shy cat starts to try to and escape the bully cat.
Talking about shark, Russ going up to the shark and being the aggressor rather than running.
Yeah, well, it worked. He grew up surfing and out there in, I think he was on Kailua's side, right? Him
I'm
and
not sure.
his father,
If I had-
Mr. Francis. Remember Mr. Francis, Mr. in a big time wrestling, Mr. Francis.
Oh, he's related to.
That was his father.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's a great guy, really.
The cool thing is, though, the pieces that you're showing, I guess, thank you, C. Honda, for finding them, showing a lot of different types of artists in Hawaii. I mean, because even the canoe builder is an artist that we what do you call it? We talked about yesterday.
Doug Bumatai.
Yeah, your cousin.
Yeah, and I think Raymond, his father was Mike, so he might be second cousin. I don't know. I've never really met them. Mark Gonzalez says sharks usually attack surfers and boogie boarders. They think they're turtles, right? That's why it's always, if you're gonna boogie board, you gotta print on the bottom of, I am not a turtle.
I'm not Thomas the Turtle.
I don't like beef soup.
Yeah.
Tiki, would be good fun. A foot grip on the would have good foot grip. Oh, the carvings.
The carvings.
Yeah, I know. Maybe they would be. I don't know.
Hey, before we continue, why don't we give a shout out to our friends like Doc Bailey?
Doc Bailey Cranes and Equipment. Yeah, renting, fixing, and training of those big cranes in Las Vegas, Oakland, California, Hawaii, and Guam.
Nice.
Yeah. Also,
Aloha Kia.
Aloha Kia. I know a guy, right? 2 in my family, and we love them. Check out Aloha Kia if you can. These are sponsors that we don't really show the spots here, but we show them on the TV show. That we do, that we edit out of this. We'll get back to that soon.
Yeah,
right?
but we do like to take a break and have a drink from this delicious Hawaii volcanic water.
That's right.
I got the small bottle today because I drove a different vehicle. But it's made with recyclable plastic. Bipono, do what's right.
Right.
And it says here, water is life. The precious lava-filtered water of Hawaii water comes from deep within the beautiful and sacred island of Hawaii. Snow and rain fall on the Earth's largest volcano, Mauna Loa, and then naturally flows through 15,000 feet of porous lava. This natural process creates a delicious and powerful alkaline water enhanced with minerals, electrolytes, and mana.
Wow.
Hawaii
And
volcano.
Kevin Frazier says, and what about TNT tinting? Yes, we're still working on that spot. They've decided to redo it. Look here. Hey, now help me say this, James. Sandria?
Yep, Caliente.
Sandria Caliente from Oklahoma. Mahalo. Sandria, if you're from Hawaii and you have an old stomping grounds, we may have a video that goes through your neighborhood. Okay. In fact, did we? Oh, yeah, we played the Kaneohe Run, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, I can put that away right there. Okay. I meant ocean. Yeah, that's okay. We know. Johnny Rocks, don't forget the mana. Yeah, I cannot forget that. And it's right there in the water. And I have been putting it in my heated cup here with a little honey because I'm having a throat issue from yelling. And you know, it's not so much what goes on stage. It's Frank, Augie, and I yakking backstage. I think that's what did it. Laughing, OMG.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Sandria, who just told us that she is from Pearl City.
Pearl City? Oh, we have a Pearl City video. I think it's that one. Sandria, the Pearl City one. You know, don't shoot the messenger, okay?
Procity-ish.
P-E-A-R, Burl.
Procity-ish IL, maybe?
Yeah, well, it's Pearl City. Yeah, wait a minute.
Pearl City Rail. There's
There's
Pearl
the
City.
Pearl City Rail one.
Yeah.
That's the one. We're gonna play this for you right now. Hold on, I gotta do my anti-clunkadizing.
Yeah, make you feel like you're back home in Hawaii.
Yeah, a little bit, but they're building the rail system through Pearl City. So that's what I was showcasing in this video.
Yeah, and as an IL person,
yeah,
you know, I'm like, wait a minute, that you passed Pearl City already. That's IL now. You stay in my turf.
Okay, but Sandria, this is for you. Thanks for joining us here, and please tell your friends. Thanks, Bye, Deborah. Have a good one. Aloha.
Down the road by my half a sheep. Down the road by my half a sheep. Hey, boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I look down the road, far my half a sea. I look down the road, far my half a sea.
There you go. Pearl City as it stands today. And Mad Statter, this is very interesting because it intrigues me too. She's talking about the watercress farm there in Pearl City, and right next to the
Pearl Ridge.
Pearl Ridge. And I don't know if you know this, Mad Statter, but that's a natural spring of water that comes up. They don't buy that water.
Yeah.
And James grew up right across the street.
Right across. That's why I was wiping the tears because the last shot is where the neighborhood to the right where I grew up, Lipoa Place. So I learned how to swim over there. And it's funny because Sumida Farms, the watercress farms, the fresh water is super cold. The water, the runoff goes off to the side, and there's moss. We used to learn how to slide. We use moss slide by Sears. Well, what used to be Sears.
I had no idea it was deep enough to swim in. I thought it would maybe be this deep.
Certain parts. And the cool thing, because we used to have toads that were in that runoff river, that stream, but in the farm would have frogs.
Frogs.
Because of the fresh water and then
You know, people don't know that Waikiki was like that.
Yeah.
It had fresh water, and hence the name Waikiki, right? Kiki is like jumping or
it was all
water.
It was all marshlands. Even
All
over there
marshlands.
where I grew up was all marshlands that faced Pearl Harbor. But the funny thing about Sumida Farm, which they don't want to sell, the land is surrounded by Pearl Kai Shopping Center, Pearl Ridge Shopping Center,
Anna Miller's,
West Ridge Shopping Center, and
They don't
it's
wanna
just so
sell.
many malls of them. Best Buy on the other side.
I don't know why they don't tap the water and become a water company.
Wow.
Right? It's one thing about water. They don't make it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they have bottles under there.
They do. I'm sure they must.
Sumida Water.
Yeah. Hey, Mad Stutter, we went past that watercress farm 3 times already. Once because it was on the way. Oh, that's neat.
That's my old neighborhood.
Your old neighborhood. Okay, let's do this next one. These people evidently they followed their GPS.
Speaking of water.
Speaking of water and water deep enough to swim in, check these guys out. I don't know what they were thinking. If your GPS says turn, maybe you should look a little ahead and make sure you want to go there. Check this out.
He sank into Honokohau Small Boat Harbor in Kailua Kona.
With the stunned passengers inside, it was all caught on camera.
What? Look at this. You can't get reverse, lady.
Well, what happened was she typed into the search the freshest poke bowl you can find.
Oh, yeah.
Good Samaritans tell
And look at this TV station fighting with this vertical aspect ratio.
us the visitors were just following instructions from their GPS when they drove right into the water. They were on their way to a manta ray tour. The passenger escaped through the window.
Well, they probably got a close-up view.
Yeah, they're like, look, with this van, we just roll up the windows, we'll get the best view in the house.
Best view. Wow. Left turn now.
It's like Hawaii has the best tour. You just drive into the water.
Just drive into the water. Oh, look, I know, Miles. Can you believe it?
What's happening? You know how much gas and oil is going into our beaches?
Oh, my goodness.
Not just this, the other boat that we talked about the other day.
Jumped into the water and rushed to pull
I like how she's
a female
sitting
driver out.
Yeah, but look at this.
The
Do I have to
GPS
get
led them
wet?
straight into the
That's what
harbor.
it
I
is.
think they must have just taken their eyes off the road for a second, and
But for safety, she's wearing her belt.
And her glasses, sir.
I think
Shades.
everyone is a bit shocked. We just saw this car drive straight into the harbor, and it took us a second to figure out what was going on because they didn't seem panicked or have any sense of urgency to get out of the car.
The SUV was fully submerged by the time first responders arrived. There it goes. But tow crews were able to
Look at this.
remove the vehicle, and we're told no one was hurt.
That'll really hurt the resale value.
I hope they got the insurance for the rental car.
Well, it says don't submerge it in water right there on the contract.
It's like a gremlin.
Yeah.
It's funny how she's just turning around like, Water? Where? Where's the water?
I don't recognize on the top that it is a monorail stuff. What?
Maybe he's talking about the Pro-Age monorail?
Maybe
or?
the Pro-Age, yeah. There weren't any. When I shot that, they weren't testing the cars yet.
Yeah.
But now they're up and running.
Yeah.
Was that a rental car? I hope so.
How are you reading the GPS? Are you just like focusing right on the computer and not even looking up? Turn right.
I don't know. I don't. Look, at least she's got wipers on. Don't tell me. Did she have the wipers on? Oh, that's too funny. Can tell they don't care about the car. Definitely a rental. Yes, but there were other people in the car. You know, you'd think, my God.
I would have loved to see her jump out and go, my phone, somebody get my phone.
Kevin, oh, that'll buff right out. David Escobar. Aloha, Gege. How you, David? Long time no see. Mahalo. We're talking about a lady who took a wrong turn because of GPS and ended up in the water. I know. Submarine ride for free. Ooh.
Maybe she thought it was James Bond's car.
I thought we got the water model. Oh, did they finish all the monorail? No, no. There's a lot more to do, but
Well, it's not a monorail though, right?
no, it's not a monorail. It's a light rail system.
Yeah, because the monorail is just one rail,
Yeah.
which is the Pro Ridge
This
thing.
is the duo rail.
Yeah, they've actually been testing it for over a month now.
Yeah.
So it should be ready to go.
Yeah, and you should be able to go from Eva to Aloha Stadium.
Yeah, or Kapolei.
Or Kapolei, yeah.
But the funny thing is I'm seeing memes and funny videos on social media where they say, oh, no worry, you can catch the rail from Kapolei to the stadium, and then they show the stadium and it's being demolished. So it's like, why are you going to the stadium for now? No more stadium.
You know, the station there is amazing. Though.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The one they did build, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay, what time we got? 3:45. That's about quarter till.
I think it's time for some pickles.
Oh, yeah, I know. You know, when I said pickleball, I went, oh, I like pickles. The Colossians with the big. You know what I like to do? Peanut butter and pickle sandwich.
Really?
Oh, you take the
sandwich
big cloth and you cut them in half and put 2 big pieces and peanut butter. We don't do it because my son has a peanut allergy, but with almond butter, it still works.
So when you say sandwich, you mean with bread or you sandwich?
Yeah, no, bread, and then you put peanut butter on one side of the bread, 2 big cloths and, half pickles, and then...
I was going to try them, but I was going to cut the pickle in half, open it, and then put butter and then peanut butter, and then...
No, use bread. Good bread, too.
Okay.
Rail goes up, stadium goes down. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, proving the rust did make it stronger. Okay, so now let's talk pickleball. Have you ever played pickleball?
I have not.
Okay, it's sweeping the state. People are loving it.
That's what I'm
But
hearing.
it's creating a little bit of a problem, and here's why.
Popularity of a growing sport has a city seeking a compromise. Pickleball sparked a turf war, taking over courts meant for other sports. Today, the city says
Hopefully not football.
Oh.
utilized courts will now be converted for pickleball. But as Max Rodriguez reports, not everyone is welcoming the change.
The city's Parks and Recreation Director is calling it the grand compromise in the turf war between pickleball and tennis players.
Grand compromise so that we can try to maximize the use of our outdoor courts and reduce the conflicts between the different users.
The city planning to significantly increase the number of dedicated pickleball courts on the island with the sport's booming popularity.
Is it that much easier than tennis? It must be.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of running, and the court is much smaller.
Ah. But you still get the thrill of
We've
victory.
identified underutilized courts across the island so we can create more dedicated pickleball courts. We're going to go from
Who named it?
Probably Thomas Pickle.
17 dedicated courts to 77 dedicated pickleball courts.
17 parks were listed in the city's plans to reconfigure existing courts, the majority of them tennis courts. We asked some tennis players about how they would feel about losing a tennis court for a pickleball court here at Kilauea District Park.
They started shooting.
We're always looking for courts, even when, I mean, it's not converted to the pickleball court. So I think it's going to really be...
It was named after the inventor's dog.
Maybe one day going to have Kinako ball.
Kinako ball. Yeah, I know. Or Lucille ball.
Oh.
In the courts so that we can play.
I think that it's just going to add to the congestion on the courts. I think that there are just going to be longer waits.
Tennis players tell me they already have to wait long times for a court, but pickleball players...
Pickles, no bounce. Oh, you can hit it before. You can do that in tennis, though, can't you? Does it have to bounce?
Well, it doesn't have to, but it's far, so it'll eventually bounce.
It is the same problem for them, or even worse.
Even here at Petrie, the wait times to play or get on a court is becoming longer, and so there's definitely a need for more courts around the city.
The city says part of the compromise is keeping the central Oahu tennis complex just for tennis and creating a pickleball complex at Ke'ehi Lagoon, which is expected to open up to the public this summer. The conversion at other parks would follow. Ultimately, the goal is to build more and add to the existing courts.
So we'll be working with our Department of Design and Construction over the next year to come up with a new way to contract and build additional outdoor courts.
Max Rodriguez, KH1 News, working for Hawaii.
I can see their offices. They're like, hey, we got to put away this thing about the homeless people. We need to find more pickleball.
Yeah, teach them to play.
Yeah, and then that way they can sleep right there, too.
Right there. Well, what I'm expecting is pickleball gangs fighting with tennis gangs.
Ooh.
I know, it's just kind of, that whole thing. Rap music in the background, those rackets.
I would go with the tennis players because they run more and they're more athletic. I don't know about
and their rackets are bigger.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they have reach.
And most pickleball players are usually elderly.
I don't know. Did most of those people didn't seem elderly? They just seemed slow.
I think.
I'd love to try pickleball. Well, guess what, Sam? Go try it and let us know your impressions.
Yeah, but the wait time for a court is pretty long, so good luck.
Mahalo for the membership. Ooh, did somebody become a member?
Hey.
And did the gal from Oklahoma Facebook? I wonder if she was from that Hawaiians in Oklahoma Facebook group.
Well, let us know if you're still in here. Let us know if you're from the Hawaii, the young lady from Pro City.
Yeah, we
played the video for you.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm seeing if oh look, we didn't say hi to Felicia coming in here.
Well, she's late again.
Oh, that's okay.
She must have been out playing tennis.
She was playing pickleball. Probably.
It's all the rage.
Yeah, it's all the rage now. Okay, well.
Yeah. So if you're still in there from Oklahoma, let us know if you're in that Oklahoma face. Oh, there she is. She is.
Yeah, she is. Okay.
Caliente.
It's because you joined the Hawaiians in Oklahoma group, right?
Yep, I've joined the Hawaiians in Oklahoma, the Hawaiians in Washington.
Yeah.
And then another one I think is based out of Kansas. So I mean, that's what our podcast is here for. A lot of people that, don't live in Hawaii anymore, but would like to know what's going on in Hawaii.
Yeah. Sandra, tell your friends, and maybe we can play a video for them.
Yeah.
We have a few, I promise you that.
And the cool thing about Hemajang Gang people is people will go and visit you. Maybe one day we'll be up there visiting. Who knows?
Family friendly, and let me see here. Oh, here, I think, boop, does this, you can't really see it, but you see right there, all these videos over here. I don't know. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, those are all individual videos. Hawaiian Texans. There we go. DJ Smook is the Hawaiian Texans, which is close to Oklahoma.
I think so. The Oklahoma group have been looking for a Hawaii festival or some sort, and a lot of them end up going to Texas for it.
Oh, or what? Or Vegas, maybe?
Yeah. Well, I mean, because Texas is nearby, so they drive down to Texas.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. We'd love to come to Oklahoma. Michael C. Hall, comedian, is from Norman, Oklahoma.
Didn't he just get married?
Yeah, he got married this past weekend to a young lady, Amy, who is from Texas. Now they're moving back to Oklahoma.
Well, you know what, Sandria, maybe we will come to Texas. I mean, Oklahoma. Let us know. You know,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I want to go get some steak from Oklahoma because
Oh.
I hear I've had from Texas.
Yeah.
Terry Black's in Austin was one of my favorites. I hear Oklahoma's better, so
wow,
I go for the steak.
Okay, so now we're going to. This is some not so good news. I don't know. People are going, you know, that's all right because, you know, the green thing and the Golden Week in Japan is a time when many people travel.
Yep.
And a lot of them used to come to Hawaii, but evidently not so much anymore.
Wow.
Well, this week is Golden Week, and in the past, that's meant plenty of tourists from Japan here in the islands.
As KITV4's Kristen Concealer reports, while the week hasn't been too golden so far, businesses are still hoping for a mass return of Japanese visitors.
Normally at this time of year, Kanai Mokiao would be busy selling omiyage to Japanese shoppers during Golden Week.
I think he picked up that folding technique from Japanese people. Look at that.
But he, like other Waikiki retailers, is still waiting.
We haven't seen as much Japanese tourists coming in recently. They definitely help out with like a majority of our sales.
Golden Week's a huge travel holiday for Japan from the end of April through the first week of May for one of Hawaii's highest spending tourism markets.
Because they come and shop, right? They come and drop the money.
The Kahala Hotel and Resorts retail store selling high-end gifts and souvenirs is driven by the Japanese.
They gotta grab that money.
Yeah, they don't drop. They don't mic drop.
No,
money drop.
Money drop.
Tourism. They're actually tourism who wants to spend money and give back to Hawaii. And we will not have a full recovery till they come back.
So far, Japan arrivals are down by more than 50% compared to the same Golden Week in 2019.
Was he making fun
In the
of
first
that?
quarter, Japanese spending is about $360 million lower than before the pandemic.
The numbers are very low. It's been like this for a good year now.
But tourism leaders are still holding out hope as Japan gets rid of more COVID restrictions, expensive fuel surcharges begin to ease, and the value of the yen slowly improves. 4 major TV networks from Japan are currently in town, and hotels are opening private clubs this summer to welcome back Japanese visitors.
There is a lot of hope for us. There's a lot of flights coming in. So we're really excited about what's going to happen for the summer as well as the rest of the year.
Kristen Concilio, KITV4, Island News.
So instead of Golden Week, it's Lead Week.
I was going to say bronze.
Bronze. Yeah, that's probably better. More acceptable.
Yeah.
Copper Week.
Oh, that's a bad week.
That's
yeah.
All the cops going, hey, knock it off.
Now no more lights on the freeway.
Yeah. Oh, Opai Almoro. He's saying, how's it to Devon? How are? There we go.
I know Miles was asking if Oklahoma was as far east we would go. I mean, I know there's a bunch of halaus in D.C. area because my sister lives outside of D.C.
We just have to figure out how to afford it. You know?
Yeah,
That's it. You know, one of the ideas I had was to say to a group, hey, you know, if you can get 200 people to commit and we can find a little room, right? We could get Greg to book the room, but we don't want to put money down and then nobody show up. So maybe if we figure out somehow the way to do it. Maybe Sandria is our Oklahoma contact.
Yeah, and I think Mr. Payne was the one that invited me to the group.
Yeah, but you know what? You can't join a group and then go, hey, you guys want us to do a show and act all garud.
Yeah.
So,
well, I've been chatting, and the Washington group, I actually, I should have her name, but she makes lays, and she advertised in the Washington group.
Oh, and that's okay?
I ordered, I had them sent to my daughter, and she just got them. So it's she made weaves, like custom made it with their names for her and 3 of her teammates that are graduating.
Look here, Sandria says, oh, I will work on it. Yeah, see if can. You know how it goes. You know, don't kill yourself, but it'd be sure fun to go, you know. And we could, and those are the only people in the show from that group. And you know what? It would be fun is like the Hamajang gang when they get together, right? You get to see people you only see online.
Yeah, only see the avatar.
Right. Then
that'd be funny if they all came with their avatar like Pokole T did.
Oh yeah, she came to our show and I said, "Bring your avatar so we can recognize you." But even a little pin that just has their avatar on it. That would be
and then
fun.
we'll clickanize all of you.
Yeah, there you go. All right, gang, that brings us to the top of the hour. Thank you so much for joining us here. And a special thanks to anyone who donated, whether it be on, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Thank you, mahalo nui loa, and especially those who've been supporting us through Patreon. Okay, we have patreon.com/Andy Bumatai. If you want to go there, we're going to get better at that soon, right? And a special thanks to our moderators.
Yes.
Moderationists. And that would be Nani Aloha, C. Honda, and Ware and Devon.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah. Also, don't forget we have shows coming up this weekend. I'll be in Maui. Saturday I'll be in Kona at the Kona Elks Lodge. So if you have family who are on the Big Island, tell them to come check it out. They can go to Eventbrite and search James Money to find tickets, or catch me on Maui on Sunday.
Yeah, and I will be at on Kauai, and this will be on the 13th.
Pre-Mother's Day show.
The day before Mother's Day. Frank DeLima, Augie Toba, and myself. And we just had, a near sellout at the Maui Arts and Culture Center.
The Castle Theater.
Yeah, so this is going to be a smaller venue, but still the three of us. And the show is at like 5 o'clock, so you could go there and then Mom can,
Yeah, and all our shows are, as Greg likes to say, our manager Greg likes to say, family-friendly shows. So bring the peoples.
Right. By the way, the family he's talking about is the Manson family.
Oh.
So
so it's the Beatles music and
yeah, there we go. Hey, hi, Lady Bratface. Oh, so cute. Hey, cuties. Is Kanaki hiding in the storm? Yeah, I guess she can hear the thunder way better than I can, but then everybody can hear better than I can, so no big here. By the way, I would normally wrap it up right now, but Nani Aloha says she needs time to raid. And what that means is, you see, we're on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Twitch. Yeah, so on the Twitch side, let me see if I can find this here. Okay, rating Angel's Piano right here, this one here.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to raid Angels. The moderators can raid without my participation. So she's raiding. And can you see how many people we have? Oh, 21 people.
Yep.
So 21 people are going to go raid Angel's Piano. And she's a great gal, heck of a piano player. And we like to support the smaller channels.
Yeah.
All right,
and then Sandra, if you can, I'm in the group. You can maybe message me. We can figure out how we can get this Oklahoma-Hawaii festival going.
Oh, yeah, that might be fun. Yeah. I love how when things start as a germ of an idea and then they kind of, maybe something will come out of it. And it could be something we can take all kinds of places.
Yeah.
Because what's hard for us is radio advertising and all that stuff. Okay, there we go. We're rating Angela's piano. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm going to push the button. Thanks. Mahalo for joining us. And please subscribe if you're on YouTube, especially. Like for Antilytics and Algorithm, that couple who mean what they like, okay? So my name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And you are the Hamajang Gang. Mahalo for being here. Aloha.